and we are happy and excited to try new things. I remember we were on the show on More FM, and I remember Ms. Charmaine asked or said that we need to try something different.
Yes.
So here it is. This is something different. This is something that we're trying, because our goal is to always empower the women and young girls in our country.
Yeah.
And so storytelling is something that Belizeans love, you know, and so that is one way that we're trying to reach out to the women and girls in our country.
Yeah, so I guess ultimately you're hoping that this event is going to start conversation, spark discussion.
Continue to start conversation, because I believe conversations are being held, you know, so it's going to push it, you know, push it forward and continue for the women and girls to say, hey, we want better. We want to learn. We want to know more, you know, self-motivation, you know, trying to uplift ourselves. So I believe it will continue the conversations that are already out there, some that we might not hear. And with the fundraiser itself, you know, if you cannot attend, we have the silent auction. You can always reach out to Mr. Berry, you know, show your support in any way possible, you know, but as I want to say, it is a family.
The silent auction will be
ongoing.
Oh, that's on.
Throughout the entire show, it will be ongoing.
It will be on the at the show, at that venue.
Yes,
right.
yes, but if you cannot be there in person, you can always reach out to Mr. Berry, you know, as he gave his information
Right,
just now.
because we have access to, you know, the work. And if you can't be there, even if you saw something on image up there that you say, oh, I got to have that hanging on my wall, we can make it happen.
Yeah. So
Right.
for all those art lovers, you know, come on out and see the different shows that will be there, the different artists, the portraits that will be there. You know, so come out and see what it is all about. It's a family event.
Can I view those anywhere right now, streaming-wise, or on social media?
Facebook or...
Not really. We did have a website, but we lost that a while ago. But if you're actually interested, I'll get your email address. I can send
No, I
you a
mean, well, you know, I'm just saying, thinking somebody out there might be in the district.
It's a way of broadcasting.
It's not going to make it to the city, but
Exactly.
I can view them, and maybe I can bid on something.
Well, you could reach out to me on my my email, TorianoB1958 at iCloud.com.
iCloud?
iCloud.
Oh.
Yeah, TORRIANO. 1958.
Toriano?
B.
TORIANO?
TORRIANO.
2 R's.
Yes. B.
B.
1958.
1958.
At
I got to
I-
ask you, what's this 1958? Is that your birthday?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
my birth year. Yeah.
And something to just have to be
At
there.
At iCloud?
iCloud.com. Right.
Okay. In case somebody asks, yeah.
Now, we understand you have a scholarship program that is continuous as well.
Yes, part of the funds from the silent art auction will be going to the Tony Berry Memorial Scholarship Fund, which is for my younger sister. We lost her to cancer back in '84. And so it's at the University of Iowa. And we have since my sister teaches at University of Iowa, she set up a scholarship fund in my younger sister's name, or our younger sister's name. And that's where some of those resources are going to be going to from the silent auction.
And that scholarship fund, that's for women living in America. Is it for women only?
No. It's just for basically it's African American students at the University of Iowa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I do believe some of the common themes that are going to be strong throughout these films are women empowerment, some of the challenges and struggles of women and girls. Is there anything else you can tell us about some of the common themes that viewers can expect to see?
Well, it's just
How much of it is with local characters, or most of it is what you've done abroad?
The Tomasin Time is actually, again, from No Matter What, and there's also a piece called A Ghost of Andrea. I actually did a production workshop for Niche back in 2017, and we did a piece based on the workshop that we did called A Ghost of Andrea. It's basically about, there you go. And it's basically about a woman and her daughter or stepdaughter. They reconnect after many years, and they find that there's I guess a secret that had been held between them that they didn't know, and this all comes out while they visit the Blees. It's not called the Blees House of Blees, Blees Culture.
House of Culture.
House of
Belize?
Culture,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and so that one's actually a Belize. And then there's also a piece that I end with Carrie Fairweather Belgrave, who played Granny Tomasa on No Matter What. She recites one of her poems, and she was a poet as well, and she recites one of her poems called Beloved Belize, which is very, very powerful. And I actually end the screening on that one.
Why is the work of the NWC important?
Well, the work of, as I mentioned before, it's
You mentioned the domestic violence, but is there more? Are Belizean women vulnerable, socially vulnerable, more than they were, say, 10 years ago? Or they're, I believe we were just talking about swimming just now, and I mentioned in my days when you go to the beach, the guys are the ones who are in the water, jumping around and showing off, and the women are at the beach, looking on. And then if they go in the water, they giggle, and you have to rescue them. And that was the mating ritual in those days. Now women save us. That's the way I see it.
And do you think that's a good
women
thing?
are still vulnerable? I mean, are they still facing challenges
Of course.
that you have to look?
Women are, I believe that based on, the way we were raised, the way back
We're
when.
still being raised. I mean, we're talking to
Based on what is happening in our country, based on the violent crimes that we have been seeing, the femicide that has been happening.
Yeah.
Of course, women are still vulnerable. We have a lot of women who don't speak up. We still live in a time where children are told, hey, keep things quiet. Don't make everybody know your business. And sometimes the business that everybody should not know is something that is wrong. We still have that so much in our society. And it's not only about the girls. I believe girls and boys, they do experience this thing, and they are vulnerable. We have so many different influences that has made it even worse. We came from a time where we were conservative, and today's day we are very open to everything, and I believe that has made it
that has made women more
a
vulnerable
little
in
bit
many cases.
challenging.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So sometimes,
I agree with you.
it's all the influences that we are open to that, cause the different issues within our society. Because, of course, everybody wants to be like Mike. I want to be like somebody else. I want to be like those in America. I want to dress like those in America. I want to portray these personality, the behavior. So, of course, we will always be vulnerable to different societal issues that will always be happening across our country.
As these trends continue to change and culture begin to evolve, as you mentioned, because we have influences from outside, do we adjust our message accordingly? Do you feel like we're keeping up to date with adjusting our message to, be more relevant to what the current issues are?
Yes, a perfect example is Mr. Berry's film, because some of the things that he will be portraying are actual issues,
From
life issues, and again, it's a Belizean context, so it's easier to relate to understand. It's not something like, hey, that only happens in the movie. This is real life issues.
Yeah. Now, this is a small pocket, right? This is not by any means something that is happening on a large scale, but I'm sure you've come across this, right, in your field, where sometimes some women weaponize the system against their partner, right? You're in a toxic relationship. We fight, you do me, I do you. And then sometimes some women will use the system against the man, maybe paint a narrative that does not, how do we address issues like that? Is that something you identify as a problem?
It is a problem, but I believe that if everybody do their job accordingly, it can be
For
addressed.
that, you need a National Men's Commission.
Well, Mr. Ernesto, I believe that is an initiative that you can start.
Yeah.
I won't speak on that, but just to address Mr. Mara, the National Women's Commission also have this complaint mechanism where
Okay.
people can complain about the services that they have received. I'll just give a short synopsis of one. Someone called in and explained service that they received from the police officer. We took the information, we contacted the police department, and lo and behold, the complainant was lying. And they had evidence because the police have their logbook and everything to show that, hey, whatever this person said was not true. So, you know, there are ways to ensure.
But those are rare. Let's face the fact. It is, women are victimized.
Yes.
Women are vulnerable all over the world. You know, and it's always men on women. And of course, there will be the exception to the rule. You know, some women hit back, but more it's on the other from the other side most of the time.
Women are the receiving
most
end.
of the time, and we have to admit that. I mean, I was reading a report from Mexico. Mexico has femicide is way up there. You know, they have to their Uber and Lyft they're actually having women drive because they're victimizing or attacking women.
Oh, wow.
And their Uber and Lyft when they call them. So they have a special system now that
You can request a
you
woman,
request
a woman driver.
Yeah, women drivers, and so on. It's that bad, but it all has to do with culture and patriarchy, doesn't it? At the end of the day, and
Well,
we can't
yeah.
get rid of that, unfortunately.
And as I said, it's something that has been embedded in us
Yes.
from a long
Yes.
time. And hence the reason we are just trying to change that mindset. Now, that is the hardest thing for us to do because here we are preaching and talking about, you know, equality. And then you go home to your parents and family members who are saying, hey, they're talking nonsense.
But I don't.
So, you know,
for some-
it's hard, but
Like
we
for
have
me,
to try.
But
I
it's not-
always think that we're making progress, right? Because
Yes,
I hear the
we
message,
are.
I see like there's a lot of influential people online who they're helping to spread this
Yes,
message of
yes.
equality and speaking against domestic violence. But then you look in the comment section of some of these news stories,
Yes.
and you see the things that
They
a
are
lot of
saying.
men are saying about women, and you wonder like how like this is so deeply rooted,
It
and we
is.
have so much more work to do.
It is.
It's really rooted.
And one of the things that we do at National Commissions, we do self-awareness workshops and unconscious bias, and that is just something that is there. You know, all of us have unconscious bias.
Yeah.
We might not be aware of it, but it is there, and that is it's just about
But you
being
think women themselves,
self-aware.
because it's innate in women, and many times to feel I am inferior or I am the weaker sex.
Yeah, because again, that was what was embedded in us.
Because, and you will remember this, 20, 30, 40 years ago, it was always a father and his son. My son. That has changed drastically
just
now.
gonna
I
tell you
see
it
now
has
fathers and
changed.
daughters.
Yeah.
You know, big deal. I mean, it's
Girl dad, that's
Yes,
that's
girl,
the
that's a
that's-
whole new thing with
Hashtag girl
dads.
dad.
You know,
yeah.
that's my girl, and
That's
of
right.
course, at the end of the day, we still get the patriarchy because you always hear the father say, "You're not going to date till you're 40."
Oh, that's funny.
But for me,
Deep down, it's, you know, we may be making a joke
can
of it,
also
but if
say
you
it's
had a
about-
son, you'll say, "Hey, guy, get out there and do your thing." Well, you tell the girl, you know, no, you know, we may be making fun of it and so on, but it's
But there's
It's still there.
communication, Mr. Ernesto.
Uh-huh.
I believe communication has evolved. You know, back in the days, female weren't allowed to, you know, see a lot of stuff. So as time has changed, girls and dads are having conversations talking about basic life,
they
and
go,
that is
no,
what
I
is
mean, they
built.
go physical. and
Exactly, and
it's,
it is
I
changing.
mean, I'm
It's a
looking at the World
progress.
Cup, and
Yeah.
you see these women
With their-
holding their own with men.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, and talk about the game and all that. But still, when the Women's World Cup will be held next year, it won't be as popular.
Well, when that time comes, we'll have to see how that goes. Because I do believe that as much as the women support men, you do have some men who support women.
Oh, no, I'm
not-
saying yes,
not-
we
you know,
do.
we don't-
We do. I mean,
Not everything is a problem, you know. Some things we can just observe and let it go,
Yeah.
right? Like that whole situation about dads wanting to be overly protective of their daughters. Observe and let it go. That's not a bad thing.
No.
And then when it comes to equality in sports, you know what? People are always going to gravitate to where they see that more competitive skill level. And it's okay if men are... that's all right, Ernesto. We don't have to...
no. What I'm saying is, it is so ingrained. And before we go, Steve Ulan, You watch
He's just,
action,
he's just sitting, he's just absorbing.
you watch
He's not-
action movies, right? They make these action movies where the team goes into the jungle to fight the creature or whatever, and they all have on their armor.
Oh, Lord.
But the woman is the one with the exposed arms.
Okay.
And while the man is completely covered, and I tell myself, but why?
Because we're different.
No,
Because
the men,
feminine pulchritude is attractive.
yeah,
Yes.
the
That's
men
right.
who want to watch all the action also want to see the beautiful
That's right.
women.
And there you go. And then would you call that, it's...
Is that sexist?
is that
But
sexism?
usually
or-
those women are kick butt women too.
Oh,
though.
yeah. No, I
Yeah,
love to
kick
watch
butt women.
any movie that comes out and the woman is 100-pound woman beats 6 men who are over 200 pounds each. I enjoy,
Fantastic, right?
enjoy that.
I think it's so important for us to address the issues that are harmful to women and girls. To discuss. We can discuss, some of the little peculiarities that we see in our society, but where it's not a threat or no one is being harmed. Let's let it live and let live. Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah, we're not
National
sensitive.
Women's
We're
Commission.
not as sensitive
Quickly,
as you think.
it's this Friday.
Yes, tomorrow
At the
actually,
Bliss?
At the Bliss, 7 p.m.
7
Tickets
p.m.
are $20. You
Enjoy
can bring
some-
your child,
$5. Yeah, $5,
We'll have
12 and
snacks
younger.
on sale. You can come out.
What's
And
the entrance fee? $5?
For
$5
children
for kids,
under 12
children,
and under.
and $20 for adults.
That's a deal.
That's what I'm saying.
And again,
So-
and if for whatever reason, you can't make it, Torb 1958 YouTube. And
Right.
please subscribe. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers so I can monetize it. I've got
All
like
right.
469.
Okay.
Almost there.
Almost. I'm looking forward to please put me
Tell
over
us
the
the name of the
line.
channel again.
Torb 1958. TORB 1958. All lowercase, no spaces.
And you
Okay.
post your films on there.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Give it a
Films are going to
follow.
be showing and a bunch of other stuff.
The
A lot of
next-
No Matter What stuff is also on my YouTube
Awesome.
channel.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Berry, film director, producer, and writer, and to you, Ms. Gladden, program officer with the National Women's Commission. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking about offers that
Yeah.
they have there at Tropigas. We'll be right back.
Good morning. Some showers and thunderstorms affected southern and central areas last night and continue into this morning. Relatively moist and unstable conditions continue over our area, and similar weather can be expected through tomorrow. The 24-hour forecast is for skies to become cloudy at times, with a few showers, periods of light rain or thunderstorms, mainly over southern districts this morning, inland this afternoon, then over the south again tonight. Elsewhere and otherwise, showers will be isolated. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly at 10 to 20 knots, and the seas will be moderate. Near heavy showers or thunderstorms, however, winds will become strong and gusty, and the seas locally rough. Therefore, operators of small crafts should exercise caution. High temperatures today will be around 88 degrees Fahrenheit on the coast, 92 inland, except only 80 degrees up in the mountains. The outlook is for partly cloudy skies with a few showers and isolated thunderstorms, mainly over central and southern areas on Friday, with showers increasing over most areas Friday night. There's a low tide at 12:06 this afternoon, and the high follows at 6:23 this evening. Another low is at 10:58 tonight, and another high at 5:15 tomorrow morning. The sun rose at 5:24 this morning and will set at 6:31 this evening. The moon sets at 1:46 this afternoon and comes up again at 1:16 tonight. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected in our area of interest during the next 48 hours. In the sargassum update, there is a high chance that more sargassum mats will affect beaches across the country during the coming days. With that, we end this report from the Belize Weather Bureau.
Pelican is more than just brewed in
Good morning, buenos dias. Good morning, welcome the morning show, and of course we thank you for your patience. We're back, and we have a guest in studio. And just in case you might be somebody who want to either set up on your home, maybe you just rented an apartment, and you need some appliances, or you're
Oh, it's
planning
back to school and you want to set up your dorm.
too. That's right. Or you have your eye on a young lady. Well, this is for the men, and you want to ask her to
Move in?
Move.
Go
Well, yeah,
on,
you're
no,
right.
please-
That's an
please
option.
continue. Please
That's an option,
continue.
right? That's an option. I was
What
going to
else?
say to marry you, but the option is move
I don't
in.
think they have engagement ring.
They're not gonna. And you'll need some appliances. You know, we have an expert on all that in
We
the
do.
house.
We have an expert with us. You might have met him before. He's been on our show a few times. We have Roman with us in the building here from Traffic Gas. And I hope he's okay because I hear it's sports team not do too good. Roman, how you doing?
Football
It's
team?
already out, so I'm good. As long as Argentina or France don't take the World Cup, I am good. But you bring up a good point about moving in with and then you skip the engagement ring,
Yeah.
and the move-in part is interesting because female know what they need and what all the apartment need or that dorm need.
Yes, that's right.
So with that, if Ernesta, you take her to Tropic Gas and she starts select everything, I wouldn't say you won't have the cash to pay for
Tamara,
it.
high maintenance.
I would say-
I'll tell you everything I want right now, right? So, for my apartment, I want a refrigerator. I want a double door refrigerator, right? I want a little.
Check.
I want a little table. I
But
don't
double
want
door
one
could be
big-
the lean narrow one with the top and bottom. That's a
No,
double door.
no,
Oh,
no.
that's
Side
not
by
work?
side.
Oh, side
She
by
want the
side.
French.
I don't have
go
a
turn
top
it
and
on the
bottom.
side.
I
She want the
want.
French.
I want
She want
yes,
the
the French
French.
doors. I don't have the top and bottom. I'm trying to upgrade.
Oh, you know, great.
Yes. I want a nice 4 to 6 burner stove. Give me a 6 burner stove.
Why
right?
so much?
But in the
burner?
apartment, you won't need a 6 burner, so I recommend the 4-hole stove.
That's
the
what you want.
24.
I want a 6 burner stove
Yeah, she
with
need
an
to have
oven and a broiler because
Okay.
I like to bake
Check.
my Johnny cake
We
and
have
I like
that.
to brown them in the bottom of the broiler, right? So that's what I want. I want my microwave
So
to
all
match.
Johnny cakes supposed to brown?
I like mine brown.
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
it's some
I
pale
like
one
brown
the
with
other
top.
day. Let me taste
Yes.
good.
The electric stove, big up the electric stove, but they kind of tend to keep them a little lighter in color,
Correct.
right?
Okay.
I want you to finish your list. And you request your French door, you request your stove,
Yes.
and your microwave.
Yes.
What's next?
I think I kind of like the washer and dryer that's stocked.
The combo.
Yes.
We have that as well.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I
I
want
like
a
my one separate. You see, we're not the problem.
we have that as well. We have the separate washer and dryer. And we have the combo
I
as
want
well.
clothes line.
I
Yes.
like that because it's a
Continue.
space saver, right?
Correct.
I want a table, but I like the rectangular ones because I like the way they fit into smaller spaces.
Correct.
Right? The round ones are nice,
We have that.
but I like the ones up at it's like the stool, so they fit neatly underneath, right?
Yes.
Again, for saving space.
We have that.
I like the L-shaped sofas.
Correct.
Yeah.
We have that.
I like neutral colors like brown, maybe the dark blue.
Correct.
I like the white, but I'm not fool myself.
We don't have the white, but we have the dark color. Correct. That sounds beautiful. Continue.
A nice rug, right?
Correct.
And then I know it's all about the wall mounts, but I like my least TV stand situation too. Yeah.
You're right on point. And then you need your mattress and your bed.
Actually, I need a bed, a dresser. I like a
But she
nightstand.
live by herself.
No,
What happened?
I
gone
like
to-
her.
gone
I
too
like
far?
her request because whatever she requests, we have everything that she needs and
Thank
she
you.
wants. So Ernesta, if you take her over to Tropic Gas, like I said, you might not have the cash. You may and you may not. But if you do, you could save the cash just in case she wants a new car down the road.
Oh my.
So you could put all these stuff that she wants on
Roman,
the
can
credit
you be my
account.
manager in life?
Yes.
I,
You could put all these things that she wants on a credit account and pay a little bit of nothing for the month, and she will receive everything, and she will be the most happiest queen you could ever think about. You see how easy Tropic Gas is easy? This is in life, this is how things set. A female tomorrow go to Tropic Gas and she tell her husband this is all what she need. Or she's going to school to her daughter or her child
hold
or
on,
whoever.
hold on. We just had a woman empowerment
true.
segment before this, right? So let's talk about what I can do as an independent woman.
Well, what I'm saying is I'm going to use two terms. Whatever she wants, she's going to get for herself, or perhaps maybe her kids need to go to school, right? Whatever she requests, we have. We have the combo washer and dryer if you need your kids at Durham at a university, or she's at home, she's fronted off her apartment or she's fronted off her house, whatever, to both of them. We have the 4-hole stove or the 6-hole with the burner at the bottom. We have the microwave all in different color, white, gray, and silver.
But before I go buy this
One
stove,
black, sorry.
Before I go buy this stove, I have to know that she can use it.
I 100% guarantee she could.
I have friends who
Have stove
buy
for
a stove
decoration.
and they tell me the stove colder than the fridge.
Wow. They use it for storage, no?
Yeah. Or in fact, they say they put sleep on the stove
Oh, shucks. Well,
because the lady don't cook at all.
I 100% guarantee. I know she had a little village life in her, so I know directly she could handle whatever you request.
Fire hot.
She could prepare.
No, not a chance.
Whatever you request, she could prepare. So I know she will be a good wife to you, and you will be a
Oh,
good husband to
my
her
God.
because whatever she want, like I said, you could save that money to buy her a new car. She would need a new car, but you just go to Tropic Gas and get everything that she requests,
You hear
and
the,
pay a little bit
You
of
hear
nothing
the
for
song
the
where
month.
say no marry a pretty woman because everybody want her?
Well, it's nice to have
Are you a
something.
relationship expert or a furniture expert right now? Because at this point, I'm not sure.
Well, he's pushing me, so. Well, if you come to Tropic Gas, well, you could get whatever you want. If you could get your pretty woman or whatever
Wow.
you choose, I don't know that. I don't know who will want it, so I won't go into that topic. But like I said, right? Whatever she like requests, just not like a list of whatever she made just now. We have everything at Tropic Gas that you need. Those students out there or those family who just started to furnish off their home or try to furnish off an apartment, we have everything. Some apartment goes with some is not, they don't have much space, so they would probably want the single mattress. We have that as well. Some may not want the big stove. We have the 4-hole, or we
have
have
the smaller stove?
the little stove top.
Countertop?
Yes, with 2 holes. And if they don't want that one, we have air fryer. They could use at the dorm. These kids could use at the university. We have air fryer. We have toaster oven. We have blender. We have waffle makers. We have the little sandwich makers. We have instant pot. We have crock pot, and we have a microwave. Right. So if you don't want that, because whenever you go with a gas stove, you will need a gas tank. So at Jeremy said, I don't have a small space, right? So we have the little round tables with 4-seater. We have the same chair that you're talking about with the stools as well. We have all those things you have. And the beauty of it is that if, Ernesta, you have your kids going to school, right? And you said, I need all these things for my child to furnish off the dorm so that he or she could be happy and comfortable. How can I get all these money to get
All
these
at the same
items?
time.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you don't need the cash. Just go to Tropic Gas and you put it on your account, and you get all these things, and your kids will be happy, and you will be happy because you will pay a little bit of nothing for the month. Probably less than $100. Probably less than $100 a month. You will be paid for all these small items. Or if you choose to, you could pay a little bit more if you want to speed up your account.
Now, for
some things
people
like
who want to furnish an entire house, we have to mention that there are credit limits, right? Because we don't want people feel like they could just come in and get everything in at the store, because it will be based on your expenses, your income, your credit history, all of that.
It is not impossible, but it do possible.
Yes. No, that's where you come in, because you're going to guide the shopper to let them see what they can afford. You might be like, all right, you could get the 6-burner stove, but you might have to get a 50-inch TV. So you help to balance it out to make sure they can afford as much as possible on their budget. Yes?
Correct. 100% correct.
That's
So
where
if
the difference can come in.
so
now.
if,
Because she
um,
want a six-hole
Yeah.
stove,
'Cause
but
that's the priority.
I want a 75-inch
75-inch
TV.
So the husband
So
wants
she
a
will have to
75-inch,
not get- she
and
never
the
get
wife
a
wants...
6-burner stove.
Correct.
Well, the 6-burner stove, that's for the family.
Yeah.
And then the 75-inch that's for just you. So guess who wins? Sorry.
So the family
75-inch
want a fridge. The wife want a French door fridge.
Yeah.
The husband want a 75-inch TV to watch his
Because one of our French
his
wife.
game, and the kids want a sofa set, right? they want a big sofa set, right? Mom or dad, this could look nice in the living room. And then here comes dad kicked in. I want the 75-inch TV so I can watch my game. And then here comes mom kicking. I need a fridge because I need my kitchen to look
Somebody has to
beautiful, right?
compromise.
And all these 3 items, it's possible. It is possible. It's not impossible. Sometimes it is impossible, but right at this point, everything that you want is possible. So if only that one is working, and we will check his financial and see what his expenses and what we will recommend. Probably 3 of them is not possibly you could get 2, but if you do a deposit, you could get 3. Or here comes my mom is employed as well, and she said, I'm employed. Okay, it is possible. Let's combine. You want to be a joint account. Your employment information, and you could get more than you think. You will get the French door fridge, you will get the sofa set, you'll get the TV, and you could even add in a washer and a dryer.
You'll do it as one account or
as one account, a joint account.
So one payment will be made?
Right. Both of you guys will be hold up the accounts.
Who will be responsible? I mean,
both of you will be responsible for the account.
You both names.
You don't have to do it so, because he doesn't sound comfortable with the arrangement, right?
It's a joint account is where Ernesto.
I will be know my financials.
When we marry, we become one. So
again, relationship
so that's why
expert.
I said the joint account become as one, right?
But can you imagine how much he probably see more? He must probably do more couples therapy
That's
than,
true. I agree.
than
I
even
agree.
a couples.
So with
counselor.
that,
so
if
true.
Ernesto will be the head of the account, he would all of your information,
I'll be
your
the head
ID.
of everything.
Yes, but then we also need your information, your ID, with one utility bill, because you both are one.
It's whatever you're
Same.
comfortable with, right?
Right.
You could join it. The one party can be the one in charge of everything, or you could say, I am responsible for this item, and you're responsible for that item.
Right.
It's however you want to do it.
But like I said, if you want the 3 items and or only Ernesto employment he provide, but it's not possible for 3 of them. But you guys want 3 of them. So let's do a joint account. Then your information will team up with his information, combine it together, make a joint account. Then you could get more than you want. So you could get the refrige, the sofa set, the TV, and even a washer and a dryer as well, because then you will qualify for it.
I know you've seen this, the Mangawa loan with you all, sell of a house, then they come in 6 months later and they buy all the same things again on separate loan. How you handle that? As long as they can afford it, right?
Ernesto, at this point, whoever
You
comes to
don't
Tropigas
ask him why you need
and
2
whatever
fridge
you
and 2
need,
stove.
we will give to you. I will not question you. Sarah, I will not question you. What are you buying this for? Again?
I believe you, but I think you might slip and you might say, but you never just get.
No.
They just gas.
I am here to make you feel
Why you need 2
comfortable.
stove and 2 fridge?
I am here to make you feel comfortable. Whatever you want or need, I'm here to sell to you. And put it on your account as long as you are qualified.
As long as
And
you're
if you are
qualified.
not qualified, I will make you qualified. Because then I will ask you to do a deposit and you will get whatever you need. I will not ask you what you want it for. Right? Now, the only probably sometimes I would ask is maybe if you're buying a freezer, maybe like I said 2 freezers, I would ask like, what are you going to use this freezer? It's a business, why don't I recommend, something that's different. But it's for home use, then that is fine. That is your business. I'm here to say that you get whatever you want and then an affordable plan, and then you
I'm sure your customers appreciate your professionalism, right? And the confidentiality.
So let's go into students back to school. So for students, we have these HP laptop. It's only going for $739.99. Here we go again. We have the HP and we have the Acer for $799.99, right? So if you're back to school.
And these are full-size
Yes,
laptops,
these are
15 inch?
yes. It's right there, 14-inch. It's big screen,
14
big
inch,
laptop, right? So if you're looking for a laptop, Tropigas is a spot to be. And guess what, guys? The laptop is selling like crazy right now. So if you need your laptop, you need to make your way down to
Well, at that
Tropigas
price, I
quick
could
as
understand.
possible, because when this one is finished, we have one for $999, and we have more. We have this Dell here for $1,099.99, and then we also have the other one. Oh, this is the
desk.
This desk. So we have several laptops. So the one is for seven for the. Let me click that again. The one for $739 and the one for $799. The Acer and the HP, those are going like crazy.
I know you're the salesman, right? But I just want to, if you're shopping for a laptop, please make sure to look at the specs carefully, right?
Yes.
Why?
Correct.
You don't want to necessarily shop by price. Budget is important. But if you buy a laptop that doesn't have the capability for what you want it for, you don't have a good experience.
For school. And
Yeah.
these
School
two
rules are good enough.
laptops, these two
Oh,
laptops
definitely.
right here, we
Yeah.
recommend them for school because they have the space and everything, and we even have a discount on it. So the students and the parents could be happy and could be they could afford it.
Yeah.
This is the only reason why we have it so cheap.
But I think they
at
could
this
even
point.
handle a small business.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could put
A
in a couple
personal
programs.
laptop. A lot of
Yeah,
people like a
personal
personal laptop.
Right. And this laptop, you see this laptop going for $799 and $749. This is cash price. But you could also put it on your credit account. Right? So it's easier for you to know at this time, right now, everybody know at this time, right now, at this point, there are parents out there who are shopping for uniforms. They are shopping for school books. They are shopping for maybe whatever that child needs. And here
Yeah.
comes this child need a laptop. And all high school right now, majority high school, I will say, they
Even if it's not
recommended a
on,
laptop.
even if it's not mandatory, it is obviously going to make
You
their-
need one.
They recommend
Yes.
a
You'll need
laptop,
one.
and I recommend everyone out there come to Tropic Gas. If you're a first time, those who out there in the village or out District Key, San
Hold on.
Pedro, whatever in Belize City, bring your application, your employment letter if you're a first time, your utility bill, and a valid ID, and put this laptop on your
It's
account.
much more important for a student to have a laptop than a cell phone.
I agree
You understand?
100%. It's so true. And then with the students for this one, if you have a valid account, some customer out there would say that I can't go to Tropic Gas for a laptop right now because I have an account running. You have an account running, but you could check, see if you qualify to add something to your account.
You may have some
And
credit
I
by now, right? If you're
100%
making
sure,
some payment.
100% sure each account out there, they are qualified to add something on their account. So come to Tropic Gas, visit myself, who is Roman, and I will make it work for you. I'm serious, I promise you 100%. I will help you get this laptop for your child because the kids of today, they need this laptop. They need to get updated with technology and need to move because they are our future.
It's a necessary tool
Let's
now.
get what the kids need and then
Yeah.
let's help them so they could finish their education
Right.
at the highest level you could ever think about, right? So with that, like I said, we were talking about just now for derms. So if they are out in doing the university, we have a lot of small items. We already went through the small items already. Then here comes, we have small sofa set, we have microwave, we have mattress as pretty, as low as you could ever think about. We have everything that's affordable right now at Tropic Gas. Like I said, to get your kid prepared for school. School is next month, right? August. Some
August,
schools open back in
some of them
August.
open in
You
August,
have
yeah.
time. If you call for your credit account, it's going to take you maybe like what? A day? 24 hours, 48 hours? And we will get your account approved, clear, and your child could have that laptop. In this month, we have customers, we're from Kikaka, visit our store and they bought some laptop. No, let me correct that. She bought a laptop. She went back home and in less than 3 days' time, she and her friend comes along and all of them buy 3 more laptops to take back to Kikaka for their kids. So I was inquisitive enough, I asked and said, school recommend they must have a laptop. So then here in Belize City now, we have several customers from several schools visit the store and they said, we want to know the laptop that have the space because on the book list,
It have
a
it
laptop.
specifies.
Yes,
Okay.
a laptop. And what size and different
We're
things.
talking about high school students, right?
High school
Yeah,
students.
high
yeah.
High school
students.
students.
And I like
think,
it like
and
that.
I think some at the higher grade in
primary school?
might
Right.
use one too.
They can definitely benefit from owning a laptop.
So we have a lot of small items that they could use at high school and university. We have flash drives, we have a laptop, we have Bluetooth speakers, the little small speakers that you could think about mirroring your dorm, you're doing your homework, and you want to hear a little bit of, some music or something. It's on for $59.99. So you could either cash this out or you could put it in your account as well. You could bundle. You could bundle the laptop for $743. You could bundle this for $59.99, and you could even bundle a toaster oven, right? And all become less than $1,000. And you could pay a little bit, maybe like $80 a month for your child, and he or she could use all these
Have the
stuff at
equipment.
school, right? So he or she could
And
be
you
very
do
comfortable.
offer some kind of support
Yes,
And
all of
these-
these have warranty as well, right? All of these have warranty. Small items like this toaster oven have 6 months warranty. The Radio Shack have warranty. The laptop have 3 years warranty.
Okay.
2 years, 1 year's manufacturing defects and 2 years extended warranty. Right.
Yeah. So you get good support as well.
Yes, it's very, very good
Yeah.
support. So I encourage everyone to come to Trouble Records and get whatever
As
you
for
need.
Roman.
Right. So let's wrap up this pretty quick. So now you are looking for maybe, I would have said, I need to get my kids books and uniform. Who will I get cash from? I don't have any cash. You know, things to do with my husband. You know, things with my mom have different bills to pay. Come to Tropic Gas and apply for your loan. Tropic Cash is right at Tropic Gas, right? So you could get up to 15,000. You could get your 10,000. You could get your 5,000. You get 600. You get 500. Whatever amount you need, we are there to offer you that amount.
I have a question. If you qualify for, say, one of these loans, I don't know, $2,000, can I use 1,000 to buy my laptop and other device I
100%
need,
sure.
and then get the difference in cash so I could go buy my
100% sure.
uniform?
Yes.
So I could split that up.
You could do that. And the good thing is, you could split up, or you could take the $2,000 and also finance the laptop as well. So you have a loan running, and you have the laptop running, plus you have your $2,000 and a laptop.
But that depends on my credit.
Yes, but you could qualify because the rate is not high for a loan. So you could get your $2,000. This is to purchase my kid's uniform, right? And he or she need that laptop as well. Right after you finish with the loan, you're going to get the laptop as well. So you have the laptop going for
$7.99 maybe.
$7.99 is right. I will get your monthly or your weekly right here. You'll be paying probably $10 a week, $10.50 a week for the laptop, and you'll be paying your loan at the same
$45 a
time,
month.
right? So maybe like $60 or $70 a month for both of them. So you could have your cash to shop for whatever he or she need, and then you could get the laptop as well. I'm just doing this so that customers out there know that they could get more than one item at the same time.
Yeah.
They could get the loan on a product, or
So
they could get two products as well.
you could get your appliance device or whatever and some
Yes,
cash.
yes. Some things
Tropic
that
Gas.
they could get one, just the loan. If first timers,
Yeah,
I would not say it's impossible, but depends of your credit.
that's right.
You could get more than one that you asked for. You could get more than one product. You could get your loan and your item, or you could get 2 products, or 3, or 4.
Thank
you could
you,
do a
sir.
joint account as well, like I said. Tamar, you
will
and
send Tamar
Ernesto,
over.
you could get more than 2 items that you want.
No. She
As
only
a
could get
joint
one
account.
item when you go over. You have to choose.
Roman, thank you so much. And of course, thanks to Tropic Gas for sharing these offers with our listeners and viewers. All right? All right, people, we are going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking about a very special banquet that's coming up soon. We'll be right back.
Back to School 2026 with the Angelus
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. This is the morning show live from our studios, and we have new guests on the couch.
That's
and
right.
We're changing subjects a bit. We have a banquet to go to.
And to tell us more about it, we have Mr. David Vasquez, Mrs. Julianne Bradley, and Major Mark Eddie Montplaisir. You've all been here in this studio before, but never all at once.
No,
So
no.
what's happening?
This is
Good
High
morning
Paul.
and welcome.
This is High
Good
Paul.
morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us. It's a banquet. It's an elegant affair celebrating 110 years of Salvation Army's presence in Belize.
110 years, you've been here that long?
I haven't, but
Not
you know
as
the
Major. I
Salvation
was
Army
asking
has
Major,
been.
Major. You don't look 110.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you for having us to, celebrate this exciting milestone here in Belize. Yes, Salvation Army this year would like to celebrate 110 years, not only faithful to God, but in serving people in Belize. Yes, we heritage it from our ancestors. So I have been here at least 3 years now, but we have to follow up our previous leaders, how we celebrate the work of God in the Salvation Army here in Belize.
Just refresh our memories. What does the Salvation Army do in Belize?
Well, Salvation Army is both spiritual and social. Not only we preach the gospel, but we meet human needs without discrimination. So here we have churches and we have social as well, like shelters, and we have some program, pantry, and we're helping people in the communities. So
The Salvation Army has been in Belize since 1915,
exactly,
but it existed even before that, right?
of course.
What can you tell me about the history of how the movement started?
Well, knowing that Salvation Army, is across the world, is a global institution. However, here in Belize, it started in 1915 with one officer from Barbados, Mr. Joseph Truman. And when I look at the history of it, going to different communities, having open air, especially the battlefield park that bear our name, because that officer used to sing this song, "We are in the battlefield for our Lord." And from then, and Salvation Army start to extend, and there is a place right now called Mikado, and they used to allow Salvation Army to have meeting, because at that time we didn't really have a place. But after that, we start to build our own, and still Salvation Army here in Belize.
Somehow, unlike many or most religious ministries, the social aspect of the Salvation Army is more known than the faith part. I suppose that's by design and the amount of work you do in the community.
Well, I think Major would say that the faith drives the social aspect of it, right? So it's
Okay.
the conviction that the Army members have that drives them to do the good work that they do, especially all over the world. No? So, but here in Belize, we have two missions, right, Major? There's
Exactly.
one in Cayo as well, too.
Yes.
And both of them doing excellent work in the community.
I don't think we give them enough credit, I think the Salvation Army, what they have been doing over the years in Belize, is because they've been doing it so well that we have taken it for granted.
We
don't
are
realize
one
that
best.
they
We are
feed
one
more
best kept
people,
secret.
They
Yes.
take more people off the street than I would think
Yes.
any social.
Yes.
I'm not blowing a horn, but it's true. I've been around that long to know that. I still miss the Liban every Christmas. Though.
I'm happy you mentioned that, Ernesto, because that's another thing that the Salvation Army is known for. The Salvation Army School, for example, there are so many graduates of the Salvation Army School who have gone on to do very well and are making solid contributions to the society. And the music is one of the things that the Salvation Army is known for as well. And it's been really, I think, not just, like you said, the religious aspect, but also the social aspect. People know the thrift store, they know the Gans Rest Home. There are just so many things
They don't
that
realize
people...
the Salvation Army is behind all of that.
Yes.
And doing it yearly and just,
Daily.
and in many cases quietly.
I agree.
Yes.
Because you see, when I just came here in Belize, I met someone. The first thing he told me, "Oh, Salvation Army, where there is a need, you see Salvation Army." That was a great history, you know. So as you said, I think we have to appreciate our legacy, show love in different ways, because what we are doing, yes, to give God glory, but to meet human needs, and without discrimination.
How did you get to recruit such high-profile persons in the society
Yes.
like Julian and
David?
And David?
Very good question. You know, in the Salvation Army, we have what we call advisory board. So those two persons that you see, they are a part of our advisory board. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Bradley, she's the chairperson for the advisory board. And Mr. Vasquez, as the businessman, is a part of the committee. So whatever, like me, even though I'm the district officer, but whatever I'm doing, I will contact my advisory board to give me the best advice. And where, if I am wrong, they tell me, hey, Joe, you are wrong. And my duty is to listen to them, because in the Salvation Army, they don't allow us to do it on our own. We need to have people from the community, different background, either different businesses, but guess what? We all come together. We are at least 15 people, yes.
Yeah.
David, why is community service so important?
Well, we have to give back. I mean, we should be grateful for everything we have, I think. And I wish I could quote the Bible a bit better than I can. But, I mean, all things through the glory of God, right?
Exactly.
So, I mean, for that, we should be grateful for that. And we should pass on whatever benefit we can to those in need. I mean, we should be grateful every day we wake up to start off with, but being able to support your family, and there are those who cannot support themselves that need help. We should be doing that. My father was a long-time supporter of the Salvation Army. In fact, I'm proud of the legacy that he had in terms of his support of the advisory board. He was an advisory board member for years, and I think he was able to win there's an award that is given, the William Booth Award.
William Booth, yeah, it's the greatest award.
Which is the greatest award.
So
Yes, and he was presented. Yes, I have it. So I mean, it was up to me to carry on that legacy as well too, and to make sure that the great work of the Salvation Army continues. So I think what I see every day, and you can't help it when you see the work that the Salvation Army does. You're compelled to want to support it, and I think that's what gives Julian and I the same level of conviction to do this work, because, you know, when you see people putting in that work selflessly, it's infectious, right? So
Yeah.
I think that's a part of it.
That's inspiring. Julian, what about the ministries of the Salvation Army calls to you?
I think the Salvation Army, one of the greatest part of it is the service that is so selfless, and also what I think when I look around, like you said, there's so many instances where you see the Salvation Army at work. I think of the Salvation Army as one of those entities that they give without being seen. And it's interesting because we see them every December. You see the kettle, they hear the bells, and you know what is happening. But there is just something very pure about how the service, and Major Montplaisir is the third major who has been the director of the Salvation Army in Belize since I've served on the Salvation Army Advisory Board. And I can say that regardless of whoever is in charge, the principles of the Salvation Army remain the same, and it's an institution that you really want to see grow and take shape. There's just in terms of the things that are on the horizon, there's so much that has been done, but there's so much that the Salvation Army wants to do in Belize, and I align myself fully with those things, and whatever it is that I can do to help to move that vision forward, I am very happy to do so.
Ernesto mentioned working with the homeless. If you were to list some of the things that you've been actively working on, what would you say?
Well, you know, let me follow up with Madam Chair, knowing that Salvation Army as a person morals who have principles where we have to follow. So in that sense, since I've been here, we have the pantry program where every month, you know, 2 times, you know, people will come for parcels. And we have our bread every day. And we thank God for our partners as well, the florist factory and the bakery as well, always prepare the bread for us every day, single day. And we give to the people. And not only that, we have another sponsor, even though he's blind now, is Mr. Richard Combs, who give us milk every month, more than 100, and to share to the people. Call me, and those are the things that we are giving to the communities. And sometimes too, the team from our office go to the communities, share clothes, and the churches as well. and they do the same. Especially there are some event we go to the hospital, give eggs, especially to remind people the love of God. All this.
I think one of the uniqueness you have is sitting right there on that couch. Because we forget, we are highlighting what you do for the community, but like you said, you're also a church.
Exactly.
And a denomination.
Exactly.
And I suspect that these two persons are not directly Salvation Army denominations. You're probably
Great.
Catholic, right? And Juliana, what?
Evangelical.
That is unique. That's incredible.
Exactly.
You can actually do this without feeling self-conscious. Or
Yes.
just know that the church is working for the community.
Exactly, because we believe in what we call united, not divided in business. Okay? So sometimes, people, they don't want to be united because they say, well, you come from different denomination or different community or different background. No, in this salvation, we are united, not divided in business. Does it matter where you're coming from?
Your approach is through the community.
Yes.
Not to fix my roof.
Exactly. Yes. So we need each other help.
That's different. That
we need
makes it
each other.
unique.
Yeah.
So you're having some special event, banquet. Tamara wants to know if she needs to buy a long dress or,
Yeah.
Exactly.
sparkly.
Let me take this one.
Okay.
So it is a banquet, and because we're celebrating 110 years, we would want it to be an opportunity where you are able to dress up and come in fine style. Whether it's long, short, just come prepared to enjoy. We have a very nice program lined up, but of course we want it to be a time that people feel
Feel welcome.
welcome. Yes, so don't worry too much about what the attire is. Formal.
Good food,
However,
good music.
formal is for you. It will be at the Biltmore, Best Western, and it will be
The 25th.
the 25th of July.
It's a
That's
Saturday.
a Saturday.
That's 2 weekends from now, right? I
Yes.
think.
So you have time to relax and get all dolled up. And we have, it's $110 for the
Okay.
tickets. And this is in celebration of the 110th anniversary. And it includes all the different things that you will expect from a wonderful banquet. And we would ask also for people to consider, even if you aren't able to make the event, make the contribution. And so tickets are available, and sponsorship is also welcome for the event. And Major will share what will be the proceeds, part proceeds of the event will go towards, of course, some very deserving projects.
Sure. Tell us more.
Yes, very good. Let me say that when you purchase a ticket, you support our community program.
Of course.
Because we are not only celebrating God's faithfulness, but we are trying to use this opportunity to have this banquet. After all expenses for the banquet, whatever remaining is to help with our back to school program and some small project in our church or in the community. So in that sense, so our tickets are available at the Salvation Army head office, and you can call 227 and 3365, and you can call me as well, Major Mark. If you don't want to say Major, just say Mark. That's
As well
fine.
as the advisory board members as well. Too, so.
Yes, and the advisory board members, you can reach, and you will get the tickets. And you can call as well 614-9737, and we will provide.
Okay. And it's going to be at the Biltmore?
Yes.
Biltmore.
Yeah. Julian, you being part of this, is there any special entertainment or anything?
Oh, there
on?
will be special entertainment for sure. And just to say, it starts at 6, and we will. We look forward to having everyone there. We'll have special entertainment. We'll also have, you mentioned earlier, the music of the Salvation Army and how it has been a blessing all through the years, but it's absolutely wonderful quality. So we'll have good music. We will have other aspects of entertainment, good food. It's a wonderful time.
David is saying good food like I want to hear about the food. I want to hear about the good food too.
You know what? Everybody in terms of a fun night, like a belly full too, right? So I think it's important to
Is it
highlight all
Belizean
aspects.
cuisine? What
Yes,
are we?
exactly. Keeping it Belizean
Okay.
cuisine. It's a night of celebrating. An organization doing great work in Belize, but it's also the musicians will be there. It's going to be good Belizean as well as international music. We're going to have an excellent time. And I think I would encourage you guys to support. If you can't come, please donate. If not, then please pass on to someone.
But you want people to show up.
Yes.
We do.
You know,
we do.
this is important because sometimes they do support, and then 'cause you have to prepare the food, you need to get everything together and so on. Is there an RSVP you would?
Yes, I know sometimes they say circle if you want the fish or circle if you want this sirloin.
Well, it's a good thing you mentioned that in terms of, because there are also packages that can be arranged in terms of if you'd like to support by getting a table reserved for your company or institution.
Exactly.
You can
This
contact
is a good
the
reward for your
Salvation Army.
staff.
Yes, that is
Things
exactly
like
it.
that. You send them to a
Yes.
dinner, and who would never go on their own.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, and you expose them to what's
Yes.
going on.
Yes.
And it's a networking opportunity in its purest form to have people come and learn more about, see the good work that we're doing, enjoying the festivities, of course, but meeting the major and the team. There will be team members from the Salvation Army Advisory Board there. We would like to know that there are people who want to continue on the good service of supporting the Salvation Army as well.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Major, are you looking for volunteers?
Of course.
You're always open.
Always,
to volunteers.
always.
You know,
Because
how, if anybody's interested out there, you know, say, I need something to do. This sounds like a good cause. How do they apply, or how do they contact?
just
or
call the head
go-
office.
They can go to the office and say,
Yes.
I want to volunteer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just go to the head office at 41 Regent Street, and or call 227-3365.
What would you be looking for?
Okay, for instance, look at it that way. We are a small team, okay, and we are all busy people, but we put our time available like advisory. But however, we still need volunteer. For instance, if somebody say, "Okay, Major, how I can help?" I say, "Well, are you available to help me with PowerPoint? Because I would like to show some pictures, to show something that we have done." I will feel so happy. Or Major, with the music part, I have this skill, could you help me with that for that day? Because we need some DJ, to give us some lovely music, some, so many things,
I would like to add to that, as the advisory board, we are always looking for volunteers to assist in, even if not to serve on the advisory board, but to serve on one of the subcommittees of the board, because we have even greater plans as to what we would want to do in the community. But it is, as you can see, it's people we are sometimes stretched in terms of time, and we would love for somebody to come out to look. We're looking at projects in terms of community service initiatives, as well as projects in terms of the properties and the initiatives that the Salvation Army has. So we want to be more of a support to the Salvation Army in its work, and we really welcome, especially in the area of public relations, for example, to get the word out. We're quietly working, but getting the word out, sometimes we need a little more assistance in that. And in terms of the Kettle Appeal coming up, I want to put this out there, maybe closer to the time we can, but we really want to see more of a push at the bell. We want to get institutions, schools, so on, just taking turns at the bell, because we really think that it's a very ambitious hope, but we're hoping that we can raise somewhere in the region of 110,000 this year towards the Salvation Army initiatives. And so we want to do a big push towards those. And we want to thank those who have served. There are people who, you get the letters. Nowadays, there are many initiatives to give towards, and we really appreciate those who continue to give to the work of the Salvation Army and those who assist in many ways. But if you have any talent, any gift, or just time available to give to the work of the Salvation Army,
There's
I am
maintenance
sure.
of buildings.
Yes.
There's a lot of different things that we need help with. Expertise. Sometimes it may be someone who has engineering background or construction or stuff like that. These things are always welcome.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. In fact, the Salvation Army's headquarters suffered a damage from a fire recently from the building that was next door. That is, for example, an area where expertise would be very helpful.
Yeah.
And so, all help is welcome.
and the gangs shelter as well. Yesterday I had a meeting with some team from Catholic, yesterday, and and we were talking about that, especially women. We love to see the place where the women are well kept, but unfortunately we need to change that building. So we need partnership. So whosoever are so willing to be partner with us, we are open, because in the Salvation Army we are a non-profit organization. We are not looking to get our own, but we just need people to get involved. See, I mean, they're good of it.
Yes.
What's your biggest challenge serving the community, Major?
Well, it's when you see the need, you see what's supposed to be done.
What's the biggest need out there?
Well, right now, my biggest need is the gangs and the head office. I need those two places to be rebuilt completely. Why? Because I say, we as Salvation Army, with the uniform, we look so nice, so beautiful, and our building doesn't really,
How many individuals are you serving
well,
out there?
Well, the fact for the female, we can go until to 16, and the place can be wider, but you just have to be rebuilt.
But in the general community with pantry.
Pantry, all those, because guess what? Yeah. Because with the women development, almost every day they will call, say, Major, I have a female. Could you allow her to sleep for me overnight or to stay for the week? And I have to say, okay, let me check, because we don't want to risk to have so many, and while the building not really in good quality. Okay. So we really need partnership, and
so
we are open.
Construction
exactly,
work. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Ms. Bradley, I think that 110,000 is within the realm of possibility if all hands are on deck, and everybody pitches in, right?
Yes.
So once again, it's all about the banquet coming up on the 25th.
Yes.
From 6?
6 to a reasonable hour.
A reasonable hour?
To a reasonable
I like that. That needs to be on more invitations to a reasonable hour.
1 o'clock in the morning, so on.
This is not true. This is not true.
Nobody has
never seen me out at that time.
Yes.
No, but we'd like to invite you both to attend, please. And the greater community, again, if we can stress, this is for a worthy cause. The good work. I mean, the Christmas time, just looking at that, the toy drive that we do, and the banquet that we have for the kids at Christmas time. How many kids is that?
And the
Major?
luncheon.
The luncheon. That is for?
More than 1,000, because we mix it,
Yeah.
So, again, you asked what we need. The greater needs right now are funds. So the quicker we can get to that 110, the better. So whatever support we can get from the community is welcome.
Yeah, you can't go wrong by supporting the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
There's no way you can go wrong with that. Making and of course Julian and David are getting credits in heaven.
Yes, of course. They know this. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks again, Major Mark Eddie Montplaisir, David, of course, Vasquez. No relative. No, we're not family.
Are you sure?
I'm sure we are.
Maybe if we go far
if we go deep enough, we'll spend some time.
I see similarities, right?
Yeah. And of course, Julian. I wish we were family.
All right. It is 28 minutes now to 9 o'clock. We got to take a break. When we come back, it's our final segment of the morning. And we will be talking about cash. We're going to talk about cash with Monica Nunes from Corridor de Cash. We'll be right back.
We're back, everybody. We're back, and of course, we are what, 21 minutes away?
24 minutes. 24 minutes away. I tell you to watch fast. I've been telling you. But anyway, people, welcome back. We have our guest with us in studio, just as we mentioned before the break. Monica Nunes is here. Again, no stranger to our studio. She's from Quartz Ready Cash, and she's here to tell us how we can access cash.
Yeah.
If we need it, when we need it.
The season is coming, when people need
You know, if you think about it, starting from January all the way to December, it's always a season for cash.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah.
true.
You know, because like January, it's MAGA season.
MAGA season.
February, it's Valentine's.
It's
You know, we
love
got to
month.
do it big. March,
hot season.
sometimes March is like Easter, depending
Yeah,
on how it
correct.
falls. Obviously, May, well, I skip April.
March
but-
and April. March and April is for Easter.
And we do a lot of traveling in April too,
Right.
right? And then in May, it's Mother's Day,
June, Father's
grads.
Day. Grads and dads.
And then it's back to school after that because, you know,
I
July,
just realized
August.
how boring my life is.
Why? You not celebrate
Hearing
none
all
of
these
anything?
exciting things.
You sit there out? You don't
sit there.
participate?
No, no participate.
I know you celebrate in September, though. You can't tell me otherwise. And that's coming up too. But anyway, so Monica, how can we get our hands on some cash?
So at Quartz Ready Cash, we're always here. Our location doesn't change. We have the easiest process. It's easily accessible to every customer. And when I say every customer, I mean customers from 18 and employed to 79 and pension.
There you go.
That's how good it is, right? Because our pensioners are not left out. We don't left out anyone.
How long do you need to be employed in order to qualify, like continuous employment?
So you must be employed for 6 months as a new customer
Okay.
in order to be granted a cash loan. However, our existing customers do have that that liberty of, you know, if you left your job, like say last week, got another job this week, then you can still come in to apply for a loan with us,
Awesome.
right? As long as you has passed your probation period at your new employment, then Quartz Ready Cash is there for you.
All right. All right, now let's talk about the requirements. You got to be employed, you have to be of age. What else?
So, our requirements are your social security card, your passport, your job letter, or 1 month recent pay slips, and your recent utility bill, along with 2 references. One of your references has to be a friend, and the other has to be a family member that doesn't live along with you.
Coworker?
Yes,
It can be a
coworker
coworker.
can work.
Okay.
But as long as that coworker knows you for more than 3 years as well too, right? So as a friend or friends.
How you
3
know
years.
you know me for more than 3 years?
Well,
How
at
do I
Quartz Ready
prove
Cash,
that?
we actually trust. Trust is our big word, right? We trust that you're telling us the truth. We trust that, you know, you're going to pay back. So we're better than relationships these days.
Wow.
Like that.
Is that the new slogan?
You notice these persons are coming here and, you know,
Well, we got to be real,
with
right?
the counseling.
We got to be realistic about it.
No, like for real, it's best for you to build a relationship with Quartz Ready Cash than to have a relationship with someone out there, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
correct.
The trust
Because
is there
you can
from us.
achieve, you can get what you need, and you manage your finances
Right.
wisely, much better.
Right. So that's for our new customers and our customers that, you know, have had a little bit of default with us here and there. But our existing
Nothing is
customers,
perfect.
Right. Or existing customers who have been very good to us, you know, had an account before, paid back very well. You guys just need a recent pay slip or job letter along with your ID. No bill is required unless you have changed address or, you know, no longer reside at the previous address.
Yeah.
That's just that.
What happens if I do have a little issue? You know, I'm paying, but maybe I don't know. I end up losing my job, or maybe not so drastic. I end up
Or the
ill,
unexpected,
yeah, I
something
end up-
unexpected happens.
Yeah, you know.
Right. So this is the reason why I say that we're better than a relationship, right? Because we forgive you as well too. Right?
Did it go 3 months?
So,
I'm joking.
right? I'm not going through it, guys, but at Coach the Cash, we actually have a program whereby you could return back to us despite what the issue may have been. But like I said, the requirements are those that I've mentioned before, which is your ID, job letter, or pay slips, and your recent utility bill and 2 references. We see and find out what the reason might have been. If it's something very, out of your control, therefore we could be able to give you another chance to start you back from the beginning.
How
to
much
see
trust
good
do
you're
you,
going.
do you put in that situation now? If I come back and I give you the sub story, I have to at some point show some kind of evidence or proof that I am having issues.
No, you don't. You
No?
don't have to show us
Wow.
evidence for it.
You really are better in relationship with you.
Right.
You wouldn't just forgive like that.
No, because at the end of the day, if you have a situation, you need to talk to them in advance. It allows them to, give you your
Right.
options. You know what they.
In some cases, we have had customers give us a call, let us know what's happening and so forth. So when they do return,
But how
we
much?
actually have a note of it
Nothing
in our
beats
system.
communication,
Right.
honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
Honest
So let us know
communication.
that, all right, this is what was happening to this customer. And then we liaise that with what you're currently saying to us to see if the story is the same or so forth. But not all customers does that.
Would that mean you would contact like the character reference that you did earlier?
We do contact your
Or
references.
say, is it
however,
true
it's
what
not,
Tamara is saying?
It's not to ask if what you're telling us is the truth. We don't
No?
do that.
Oh, you
No,
don't do that.
they won't put you in a tough spot like
Right.
that. Now, Monica, hurricane season is coming up. A lot of people are not taking the steps to get prepared.
Right.
Some we know we need reinforcements. You need to make sure your roof is secure. You need to make sure everything's sturdy. And for some people, maybe they don't prepare because they don't have the cash on hand, right?
Exactly.
So I would think maybe to get fully prepared, you need like only 500 if you don't need nothing major, right? You want to stock up on your supplies. Maybe you need some canned food. You need an extra supply of water. Whatever things you need to secure your house. How can Courts Ready Cash help in a situation like that?
At Coach Ready Cash, guys, we never fail you when it comes to home improvement, houseware purchases, funeral expenses, whatever your reason may be at this time for you to be, for you to need some cash. Coach Ready Cash is a place for you to get that extra help from.
Yeah.
Right now, it is hurricane season. We have been receiving customers who are coming in for the preparation of the hurricane season. Guys, we're there. We're there countrywide. So you guys can always come in. We don't need proof. We don't need pictures to see that your roof is lifting. None of that, right? Just literally come in, bring in the documents that you require, and we're there to assist you. We're there to help you as much as possible. Those who have those education loans at this time as well too, we're there as well. We have our promotion that's running at this time, which is our education promotion. Guys, you could be that lucky winner of our...
Tell us more about the promotion.
Right. Right now we're raffling a laptop. So when you come into us, you have that chance of being that lucky winner of a laptop. It's an Asus VivoBook laptop. Imagine paying off school fees and then your child gets the opportunity to use that laptop.
Yeah.
To assist them afterwards. Like, that's a win-win situation.
So you have to make a loan.
It could be a loan of $200.
Yeah, but
and you get that chance.
And you get that
It has to
chance.
be like what? This month, next month?
This month is the last month. It's
Okay.
going to
Oh,
be
this
drawn on the
month is the
31st
last
of
month.
July,
Okay.
2026. So they're going into school, the new school year with that new laptop.
Yeah. Earlier we were talking about some affordable laptops, but even better than affordable is free, right? Free is
It's a
always
free
better.
laptop. It's literally a free laptop. Maybe you just need to purchase one more book. $200 is the minimum that we lend. I mean, if you borrow $200 and win a laptop, that's a win-win.
I could use the laptop to pick back the $200.
How
Can I
you
do that?
How can you do that?
Could come to you and say, I don't want a laptop.
They're
Just
not
credit my
paying
account.
laptop. Stop it.
That don't work.
No, you could sell me it though. I'll
Oh,
give you
right.
the $200.
All right. All right. That's a good idea, actually.
Right? And then we have our all-time promotion, which is our customer referral.
Okay.
Come on, like, at Belize, we love our good year so.
Yeah.
What make the year so be about Court Share the Cash.
Yes.
Right? I want customers to come in and say, Tamar told me.
Yes.
Or, you know?
Because one thing, they got a few things that Belizeans don't like talk about. They don't like talk about what part they get their lead loan, right?
Right.
What part they get their money from. And they don't like talk about when they're going for visa. I don't know why. But even that, you would have lent me any money for, right?
Right. I mean, like I said, Court Share the Cash is there for you guys.
Yeah.
Right? We're ready when you are. So, if you need to walk in today, I mean, when I leave here, if you need to walk in as I enter, I'm going to be ready. Trust me, I'll be ready.
And you say walk in, but I don't have to do walk in if
They have
You
online.
don't have to do walk-in. We have many online platforms now. We have our online platform, which is from the website. And we have online, meaning you can send us all your documents via WhatsApp.
Okay.
And we get everything done for you. When it's time for you to receive the cash, it's just for you to come in and sign as a new
I have
customer.
to send you a picture, right? Because,
Right. You can send
my
us a
social
picture of
security-
everything.
No, I
And-
mean mine. You have to know what I look like. So
I
my
mean-
social
Yes.
security card
Yes,
will have. Yeah.
you do.
Okay.
When it comes to our online platform, guys, via the website, you do need to send us a photo of your ID with it against your face,
yeah.
so that we can know that it's your social security card.
Okay.
Likewise, you need to send
Yeah.
a picture of the social security card by itself.
For your
Right?
files.
Correct. For our WhatsApp, you need to do the same. But like I was stating before, when you send us everything via the WhatsApp, guys, as a new customer, you still need to visit the store for the disbursement.
Okay. Returning
Because
customers don't have to come in to
Returning
sign?
customers don't have to come in to sign, because
Okay.
then we already know who you are, right? So
But new ones do have to come in.
the new customers has to present themselves at the store at some point during the application.
Now, one of the
Okay.
things Court Ready Cash always talk about is flexible payment options. Flexible.
Right.
What does that mean? How flexible can you be?
When it comes to our payment plans, we run from a period of 3 months up to 36 months. Or loans that are above $8,000 can run for 36 months.
Okay.
We offer loans from $200 to $15,000 as a personal cash loan. When I say personal, I mean any reason could be the purpose
Okay.
for you to be applying for a loan. But we also have our business loans as well, for small entrepreneurs who have been in existence for a year or more. You guys can apply for a loan of up to $20,000 as a business owner, right? For business loans, we have secured and unsecured loans. Those are the loans that can either leave a collateral or no collateral, depending on the amount you're borrowing. And those business loans run from a period of 12 months up to 36 months as well.
What all do I have to present a business loan? My financials, things like that?
When it comes to the business
financials?
loan, every business is different. We have informal and formal businesses. However, at Court Share the Cash, we do try to emphasize that customers try to let their business become formal. Formal businesses are those who have their registration, trade license, everything, you understand me? However, those who might just be starting, might not know what be able to do and so forth, we try to guide you in that part so that you can get your business registered in the longer run and, you know, get your trade license done and whatever.
And it does make it
Depending
easier,
on the type
right?
of business, correct.
But
when-
it also shows that you're serious about your business.
Correct.
And you're here for the
Correct.
long run.
Exactly.
Right. We also try to make an emphasis on customers to, you know, have an account, a bank account,
Yeah.
despite what type of business you have. When I believe that as as staff there, I believe that the impact we have on other businesses are very good because we're actually telling customers, go and get a bank account. The bank is going to, gain another customer from us telling them to get another, to have an account. Likewise, the government gets to get another business registered, get trade license done and so forth. So, of course, the cash, we're also there as advisors to make sure that our customers are doing the right thing within the community.
At the beginning you mentioned pensioners.
Right.
How does that work?
For pensioners, I mean, your pension, when you start on a pension, it doesn't change. Right? So if you've been on a pension from 2015 and you have a letter from 2015, by all means, we'll accept that letter.
Yeah.
Unlike the job letter, it's only valid for 3 months.
So where I'm getting the pension from, I need a letter confirming that I am being pensioned under either the government or
Social
private
Security
sector,
Board.
or
Social Security Board and Treasury are two pensions that we've seen very often. Some customers are on both of them. We do ask that you provide us both letters if you're on both.
Okay.
so you know the income.
Right.
Yeah, what you can afford to pay back and
so that we can know that, this is what you can basically
What do
afford.
pensioners borrow for?
Home improvement. Majority of the time it's to improve their home.
Medical?
That's a good one.
Some these days are coming in to assist their grandkids with school.
Wow.
Imagine.
God bless them.
So their pensioners do have reasons at times. Some are for medical as well too, like Tamar said. So we try to work with our pensioners as much as possible.
The conversations we have here in the morning, there's a lot of our society, the way it functions and what the challenges are that come up every now and then.
Right.
Yeah.
And we don't understand this is going on.
Yep.
It's reality. It's literal reality.
Yeah. I think being in a business like yours, Monica, you get to really get a different sense of what's happening in the economy, what's happening culturally, because if you have more people to borrow for vacation than weddings or more grandparents, you understand where they go from. And also, I think you mentioned this before in a prior visit here. You mentioned that even if you don't have even if you're not employed, but you have regular income that you can prove, you can still come in. You still not turn people away just because they're not formally employed.
Correct. At Courtyard Kashek, I said we're here for everybody, right? We have had customers whereby you guys are receiving an income every month via Western Union, MoneyGram, from families abroad. We do advise you to save those receipts.
Yeah.
Right? Because it does help you. That's your income for the month.
Yeah.
Some receive it every 2 weeks. I mean, by all means, that's your income. And it's sufficient enough for you to get a loan because then we realize that,
What kind of history are showing that, though? I mean, how far back do I need to show I'm getting this
It's 3
funding
months.
from?
3 to 6 months. But 3 months is the minimum.
You really trust that?
Right. Right.
Because that could stop.
It can.
Yeah.
I mean,
like you can lose a job.
It can. However, some of those persons as well do have a side job. So they then present to us, like maybe a babysitting or so forth. They present to us a letter from that babysitter.
Okay.
So we do look at both sides of the situation for the customer.
It's just to allow more people to be able to access the loans. It's not the most ideal situation, but it's to say,
it's something that happened rare.
We don't count you out just because you have one.
However, like we do have customers like pensions, for instance. Pensioners, they have children that live in the U.S. and so forth that sends them money very often. They would provide us with their pension letter. They would provide us with their pension letter plus their receipts from Western Union, MoneyGram, or so forth.
Ernesto, nowadays, people from Belize are sending money to the U.S. Yes, it happens. Mine, you go open a can of worms, left it right, so. All right, so I think we got most of the information, right? Or a reminder, because we've heard most of these stats before. But it's just for those of you who need a refresher to remind you that Courts Ready Cash have different options for you if you have a financial need. You know, when I think about there's a lot of independent single women out there. They're taking care of themselves, their children, and sometimes run into a wall, right? And they don't know how they're gonna. But Wally pick me up, maybe a payday loan, maybe something small, just to get them through, and then you guys help them to be able to pay it off in a timely, comfortable manner. That can be a huge help. You know, a lot of women have pride, right? We don't want to go ask for significant other or you know, we wanna handle it ourselves.
Okay.
So it's good to know.
If you say so.
Monica can tell you. Don't take my word for it.
True.
Don't take my word for it. She's right there.
It's true.
So should they actually come out and say, not tell nobody else?
Then I have to say that.
Yeah.
They don't. Sometimes they don't have to say it. I kind of focus on the body language and everything. So I know. I mean, with my job, I can't say anything regardless.
Have you had the experience that anybody can ask?
Ask what?
Or try find out, did this lady come in and make a loan or something?
I asked before. Yeah.
I have had the experiences.
I'm sure.
I've had.
You.
And I was at a rock and a hard place at the same time.
No, it's confidential.
Yeah. It is confidential, right? It is confidential. However, that person came very, you know, like...
forceful.
I had to get my management involved at that point.
Why would you give this person a loan kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm sure it's a man asking about a woman, right?
Hey, hold on, no.
There you go.
We have both sides.
Both sides?
We have both sides happen before.
Because he might be borrowing for somebody else.
Right.
Buy 2 fridges, like we were talking with our colleague earlier.
No, because I was a reference for somebody, so I wanted to ask, well, what they wanted for, how much they want. They say, you can't tell you all of that. I said, but I got a reference, so come on.
We don't do that. As a reference, guys, we don't have you liable for what that person gets with us.
It's just a character reference. That's all.
It's just a reference to make sure that they're telling us the truth.
Yeah.
Basically.
Verify.
To verify their employment and their address. We don't hold you liable for that person's account or anything. I mean, in the event we can't get you to them, it's just for us to give you a call and let you know.
Pass the message
if you could pass on the message or if you have an updated phone number for that person or so forth.
Easy.
Monica, thank you again.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And you know, I know a lot of people out there, you know, are sometimes thinking, how do I manage the money I'm earning? But I need this, I need that. You guys, Courts Ready Cash is one answer.
Right. And just to make a mark, or phone number is 223-3482. My extension is 4848 if you can't get through on the line, because our line is very busy every day. Our cell number for you to WhatsApp, call as well to 615-3132, or you can apply in store or online today at www.courts.com.
Opening hours?
Opening hours, Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Easy. All right, people, this is where we part ways. It's 9 o'clock. We want to say thank you to all our guests who made it into the studio.
I think so.
Adding to our conversations this morning. And of course, to our staff behind the scenes, we have Giovanni. He was our cameraman for this morning.
Yeah,
he's on the controls behind the scenes. By the way, when we said controls, you know, the person who switch the camera between me and you and to the, that's him, that's the guy. And we have our producer on the floor this morning, Richard Herbert. So thanks to Rich as well. He keeps us on track, make sure we don't go overtime too far, right?
That's right.
As well as making sure everything moves smoothly in studio. And then in Love FM studio, we have Miss Karen. That's that lovely voice you'll be hearing for the rest of the morning.
Who you are going to relieve
yes,
later
at midday,
today, right?
I'm going to come into the studio and take over. Yeah. And of course, Ernesto, thank you very much for sharing all your knowledge and wisdom.
Oh, I have lots of that. You know, and thank you for your company.
No problem.
All of you and you who tuned in this morning and chose us. We
Thank
love
you.
you for that all the time. Don't forget to take care of yourself and be kind to somebody today. Belize and beyond.
Thanks for choosing love.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, Belize, and good morning. I say good morning, Belize. believe.